Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to close out my sinking funds for the month of October. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. Hope y'all are having a super fantastic day. Thank y'all so much. I need to start off with a thank you for understanding that I couldn't post this on Thursday. The project that I've been working on, it's not like it got out of control or anything like that, but all the aggregation, all the numbers and stuff started coming in, and I needed to put everything in a master. And so I was doing all that, making sure the estimates and everything were accurate. And so it was one of those things that I, like where accuracy counts, and my manager is actually going to present it to upper management that his numbers look right. He could drill down to the lowest level, like making sure everything worked. Good thing is my souped up workbook, he said the MD liked. But yeah, I'm not an Excel guru or anything, but I can work with it. But yeah, that's what I was doing. And it's one of those projects, like, you ever heard of the phrase of herding cats? And you can't herd cats. That's what this project was like. But it was all good. And so I thank y'all so much, because it started on Monday, and so I had been working late every night trying to bring that. And I kept thinking, okay, Monday night I'm gonna get it, Tuesday night I'm gonna get it, and then it's like, oh snap, now it's going into Wednesday. It's taking too long. So what I'm doing right now, I'm getting out my September sinking funds sheet so I can get that ending balance and make that my beginning balance. So sorry y'all, that's what I'm doing here. And let's see how we're gonna do this, because I'm gonna move this and put it on just this one little sheet. I didn't have a lot of expenses today, this month. Today I had no expenses today. What am I saying? But let me focus. The only sinking fund expense that comes out of the ones that I actually show on my channel came from the car maintenance, because my car tags needed to be renewed. They actually are due in November, but I always renew in October online. And so that's just like one thing that I don't have to do. And I believe I paid that. I write things down and then I forget to write it in my little tracker, because when I'm downstairs I'm checking things, and I don't remember to put the dates on stuff. I just write the amounts. I know it was after I got paid the second time, so I think it was on the 18th that I went online and paid that. So 10/18. Tag renewal. So that is done. And that comes from car maintenance. So my car maintenance includes my tags, car washes, and what else? That was $116. I think it was $115.55, but I'm gonna go with $116. Did they charge me extra? I'm gonna go with $116, because I wrote down $116. But the second expense was from my channel savings, and that was for the P.O. box, and that was for $188. So let's go up here to the top. And I sometimes get questions about my sinking funds, where they're housed and stuff like that. My sinking funds are not in my primary checking account or in my primary bank. My primary bank is what holds my bill money, and that's it. So my budgets and which y'all see in my cushion, that's all that sits over there. That's what holds me accountable for what I do in any overruns and things like that, because I can't spend recklessly out of that account, because I don't have that much money in that account. Hopefully that makes sense. And I know you can nickel and dime yourself to nickel and dime yourself to death with eating out at your you know, like stopping by McDonald's or Sonic or any of those types of restaurants. And so I'm very conscientious about that, because y'all know I'm not big on cooking. But yeah, it's a whole thing. So that's what keeps me in control. Now, my credit union has some things I like. My gifts fund is there, and I didn't have to come out of the gifts fund, so my starting balance was $285.66. Had to make sure that I wrote that down right, and I added $90 to that, and so my ending balance is $375.66. I gotta get one of those calculators where y'all can see it clearly. Sometimes I can't see that you can see. See, $375.66. I'm gonna get me a cute one. Medical only had $285 with some tape and shoestrings. I have kept myself together, and so my ending balance is $285. I will be adding to this, but I'm also going to add to my HSA for next year. So I'm upping that back to $1,000 going over there, and so that kind of helps with some of my medical expenses. Quarterly taxes, I ended last month at $263.05, so my beginning balance is $263.05. And I apologize if y'all can hear my air purifier, but I need that just in case. And what's it, 208.19 times 30%, and so I put in 63.19. Don't ask me how I can work that out. The logic in my head sometimes is not very logical, but I think it makes sense to me. So 263.05 plus 63.19, 326.24. Yeah, y'all don't like when I use change. 326.24. I guess one of these days I'm gonna have to get rid of my change on here. I don't know. Subscriptions, $3.18. And I didn't add anything to that one, so it's going to end with $3.18. And I do need to add money here, because I know I want to get like BritBox for my little TV viewing pleasure. I think I want to try out YNAB, and I think you have to pay for YNAB. You can't get no free version, or maybe it's free for a month or something. I don't know. I'm gonna catch a promo, but you know, I want to put money in here so I can do things like that. If I want to experiment, I can experiment. Clothing, $24.95. Y'all know I need some money there. $24.95, ending with $24.95. I'm having a time over here trying to write. Car maintenance is, I ended at 501.73. But yeah, my car maintenance includes my tag fund. I added $75, and then I took out $116. And what is the balance? I still 501.73 plus 75 minus 116, 460.73. But yeah, my car maintenance, I needed at about $2,000 maximum to feel comfortable with it, because when my car, she's getting older, she's pretty reliable. I got a Hyundai Elantra, so she's pretty reliable. It's just when something breaks, it costs money. So for insurance, my ending balance was $397.46. And I added $125 to that. Nothing came out of that fund, so I'm trying to gear up for my 6-month renewal for my car insurance. So yay to that. 125, 522.46. And now down to household. Household might get a new name. I'm not sure. I'm lazy when it comes to names. So 466, and I didn't add or take anything out of that, and so it still has 466. All of my sinking funds are electronic, and that's just for convenience purposes. I hate to say it, it's not like I'm like going crazy and want to shop like I used to, but I still always have to be cautious about where I leave money for myself and the amount of effort it takes me to get to certain accounts. Capital One is separate, and so some of my sinking funds are there, and then some are at the credit union. When I do save for a down payment on a home, I will be using my credit union, and I will be going to them for a mortgage. So they'll be able to see, okay, she has money. My emergency fund would be with them, and I think insurance is over there too, but everything else, insurance and gifts, is over there, because gifts started out something I was doing a long time ago, so it's like an automatic thing that comes out of my check. But this, it's not easy. Even though I got debit cards and stuff like that, it's not easy, and I don't think about it. The credit union's website is not the most user friendly. It's not cute. A lot of web interface, like Capital One, is easy to understand, very simple, love it. My credit union is like, whoo-wee, stuck in the early 90s somewhere, and needs to be revamped. But that's like a deterrent for me to constantly log in and mess with things. 1483.54 is my total for all my starting balance for all of my sinking funds. 1483.54. And the total of deposits, 90 plus 63.19 plus 75 plus 125, it's $353. But yeah, that's what deters me from spending and going into here. But it took time. Withdrawals 116, and let's do my end. And so I'm going to do this two ways, across and then down. But yeah, it took time for that discipline kind of to build up, and realize that if I was going to game my system and my budget, I wasn't hurting anybody but myself. So on my little handy dandy notebook to the side over here, I'm writing down 1720.73. Now let's add this way, going down. So 375.66 plus 2.85 plus 326.24 plus $3.18 plus 24.95 plus 460.73. I think I just typed in a 6, plus a 522.46 plus 4.66. 1720.73. Woohoo! But yeah, so that was a lesson I had to learn for myself, was that if I was going to game the system and mess with anything in here, I wasn't hurting anybody but myself. Now on here, I know you guys will call me out if I do anything, so I just be like, nah, I don't want to deal with that. So yeah, there are times in my life when I live for the fight, and sometimes I just don't, and I don't want to be like trying to excuse my bad behavior, and this channel has given me a lot of accountability, and I'm better off because of it. So yeah, so let's put this back where we got it from. But yeah, so those are the sinking funds, you guys. I am ending with 1720.73. Sinking funds in the future, I know I have to add travel and moving, so I need a couple more lines. And I think the quarterly taxes is going to get moved, and I'm going to keep the channel and Etsy all together, and then I'm going to keep everything else together and use the Google AdSense to kind of make you know, my channel a little bit better, you know, within reason, what I can afford. I still want to make sure that I'm living within my means and not trying to keep up with the Joneses or anything like that. And you guys know I barely know what the Joneses is doing to keep up with them, so but that is where the future of my sinking funds are going. Got to get that emergency fund built up, but also got to get moved, and so my goals are kind of pulling against one another because I only have one set amount of money. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for understanding that this video was going to be late. I apologize for that, but I had to get that done for work, because yeah, I got to do well for my next performance review, right? And I will talk to you guys again on Saturday where we do my week 4 check-in. Yeah, week 4 check-in. See, I haven't even logged my receipts. That's the kind of week I'm having. But thank y'all so much, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.